Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What is going on out there, everybody? Today is Sunday, new week, start of a new week, the middle part of a new month, the first quarter, no, the middle part of a new year. Damn, I forgot. It is essentially a new year, guys. We're already in the middle part of that first month of the new year. All right. Yes, I'm still on schedule. I'm still maintaining my twice a week live stream. Guys, y'all saw the title. We're going to talk about a card that received a certain type of award. Now, I try to hide out, block out which card this is because I want to make it suspenseful, right? You know what that is? Suspenseful. Yes. Now, one might can guess what card this is because it's up against two other makes and models. Now, there are some cars in certain categories that very well should be there. Now, this card that I'm talking about that won so-called King of the Year. Now, guys, King of the Year or any kind of award that's being given to car makers, from my understanding, sales play a major role in that. Guys, without sales, these cars will not exist, okay? If the sales are not on point, there's technically no reason to continue to produce such a car, right? If there's nobody buying it. Why make a car that's not selling? So anything that's basically on the road or coming out new, there's a potential for sales there. Whether that that remains to be seen whether it sells or not yet. But some cars are out there based off its history of already previous sales. Okay. Now, this car I'm speaking about, they call it King of the Year. Now, it outsold or it outperformed such models as the Ford Mustang, another model, Chevrolet Camaro. Now, so you can pretty much guess what category these cars are in. Muscle cars, maybe. Now, I will say this about Dodge. Okay. Yeah, from a muscle standpoint, high performance or power, horsepower, all that good stuff. They pretty much got it on lock, dog. They got it on lock, man. Hey, look, it's not that I'm biased. I'm talking bias. I'm just stating reality. As far as high performance muscle cars and things like that, Dodge got it on lock. Okay. Yes, I know Ford got their version of little, sissy muscle car, and the Camaro, the Chevrolet, they got their little version of it, but none of it can stand up to such vehicles as the Dodge Charger. In some cases, the the Dodge Challenger. Okay, the Challenger. All right. So without further ado, because the chat room's starting to get crowded, I'm gonna get right into it. Y'all know I want to touch on my subject, my topic first, and then jump to the channel. So, guys, who won freaking King of the Year award as far as cars? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody who out there? Happy Sunday. What's up, Dr. Hot Rod Rehab in the building? What's up, man? Pontiac, what's going on? No, sorry, Pontiac. It wasn't a Pontiac that won this award that's being dubbed King of the Year. All right. Now, in my thumbnail, I tried to hide out the car, block out the car, but some of y'all are pretty sharp, man. I forgot who I'm dealing with here. Pontiac, Ford got a new 550G. It don't matter, Pontiac. They ain't got nothing on. I'm about to give it away. I don't want to give it away. Dart Hemi in the building. Now, I just called out a guy by the name of Dart Hemi. Could that word or that name have anything to do with this such car that happened to have won King of the Year award? That's the award they dubbing it. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the car I'm referring to happened to be, that's right, the Challenger. Okay, now, this is Motor Biscuit. Motor Biscuit is my go-to source for automotive news and things like that. Yes, guys, they beat out the Mustang and the Camaro. Oh, they outsales them. Again, guys, a lot of this stuff is based on sales, okay? Sales is a major part in everything we do, man. The Challenger isn't known for muscle car segment. Dodge announced it would discontinue it, guys. Here's the thing that bothers me. If something is selling and doing well, why mess with it? Why discontinue it? I tell you why. Because typical muscle cars in these Challengers and Chargers are V8 cam and block design engine that happens to be brutal on emission standards. Okay, they have thrown everything at the Hemi engine. You know, I'm not an old guy, but I'm not a young guy. But there are some guys out there that's telling me this Hemi was once a perfect engine. Now, due to the fact that they had to add a lot of stuff to this engine in order to make it emission compliant, then the quality started to fade. But that's a whole nother topic. All right. For one of the last model years on sale, 2022 Dodge Challenger sold well compared to the Camaro and the Mustang. So now here's the thing that trips me out. I don't know if this number is really high, guys, because I haven't. Only thing I can base it on is it's higher than the Camaro and the and the Mustang. How many Dodge Challenger sold in 2022? Wow. 55,000. Again, I don't know if that's low or high. Wow, that figure is impressive by itself. It also represents the victor of the muscle car segment, beating out the Chevrolet Camaro and the Ford Mustang. Moreover, the Challenger experienced a 1% sale increase over the 54,000 units sold in 2021. So in other words, it did nothing but go up, guys. Everybody want to dog this car out because of what's under the hood. Everybody's main go-to laughing point is ticking, 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 ticking. Now, keep in mind, this car has two options: the Pentastar 3.6 or the 5 or the Hemi. But there's more versions of the Challenger, guys. We'll get into that later. I'm talking about the Demons, the Scat Pack. There's different versions or different trim package when it comes to this vehicle, but we keeping it on the base model. I guess the war goes to the base model version. The 2022 Dodge Challenger outsold the Ford Mustang, outsold the Ford Mustang in 21 and 22. Ford only sold 47,000, and of course the Camaro didn't sell that much either. At the end of Q1, Ford was ahead of the Dodge model by 2,000 units, but that lead didn't last for the remainder of 2022. The Mustang not only failed to topple the Challenger, but it also failed to outsell its 2021. So it couldn't even surpass its last year figures. And there's the car, guys. Now, if you want to base this on, let's say your thing is looks, okay? Here's the Challenger right here. All right. Now, this becomes a matter of taste, right? That was the Challenger. This is the Ford Mustang. Okay, all 2022 model. It looks okay. It looks impressive, right? Nice looking car, but it just where is it? Okay, Camaro. All right, so everybody, I'm aware that everybody have different tastes. Everybody like what they freaking like. Mike Willingham, what's up, baby? Eric Motion, what's going on? Everybody like what they like, man. So you can't. There's no way you can change that. Okay, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. But this Camaro, according to whoever put this article out, Zone Motor Biscuit, is the king of the freaking year. Will there be a 2023 Dodge Challenger? This is the big question because, like I said earlier, guys, if something is selling, why mess with it? Fortunately for fans of Dodge long-lived Mopar Coupe, there will be a 2023 version. All right. However, it will be the model last. It will be the last year, guys. So in other words, it's going away in 2023. All right. Did you buy one of these 2022 models? Tell us about it. All right. So that is the thing as far as now. Let's talk a little bit about or I can go over. Yes, this right here. This is Mars. This vehicle right here. Look, here's the sales numbers right here. So this thing came out in 08, right? Sales was pretty low, of course. A new model product. It's got to latch on, right? As the years went by, in this case, as the decades went by, sales did nothing but go up, guys. Okay, remember, there's different trim packages or different models, different engines in these vehicles. I'm assuming this 08 model could have been equipped with a 3.5 liter V6 engine. Yes, there was one such an engine. Remember, guys, the Pentastar didn't show up to 11, right? 2011. But before then, there had to be other models. If I'm not mistaken, who in here old school? OCD in here, you're a Chrysler guy. The 08 was once equipped with a 2.7. Am I not correct? I know the 3.5 was once in the earlier model, but was the 2.7 also in there? 09, 010. Then the 3.6 Pentastar showed up. But the Hemi, I want to say, been a different option, a V8 option out of all these models. But my point is, based off this graph, sales did nothing but go up until we hit 2020. And guys, there's a good reason for that. All right. That's when the pandemic hit. Yes, COVID. All right. Sales of everything. OCD, I'm sorry, my dude. You drive a Mustang GT and it's less bootleg on track. Yes, 2020 was the pandemic year, guys. So that don't count that against them. They did actually good, even for a pandemic year. But as far as those different trim models, guys, this thing there's different versions of the Dodge Challenger. Okay, you have the what I say. I can't recall this. I don't have no audio playing, but you start getting into things like the Scat Pack, the Hellcat. These are trim packages, by the way. Okay, so what that award went to the base model Challenger, but yeah, you start talking uh different trims and things like that. The muscle industry is held by the Dodge Challengers and Chargers and things like that. There's no topping it, guys. Ford can't do nothing with that. Mustang can't do nothing with that. Chevrolet Camaro can't do nothing with that. And I am proud to be affiliated with such vehicles. Look at all these different trim packages. So, but like I say, the sad news is, yeah, they look impressive, but they slowly but surely going. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, they're going away, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me start right there. SXT, the GT model, RT model, the Scat Pack. That's the wide body showed up. I hate they're not giving a year. I can't remember what year the wide body package, but there are kits that you can simply install a wide body kit on your older model, Challengers. The Hellcat, SRT Hellcat showed up, the Hellcat wide body, and the Hellcat Red Eye, the Demons. I don't know where that picture is, but yes, so there's different trim package to this vehicle, but from a muscle standpoint, 3.6 Pentastar crap too. Hey, who is this? Wait a minute. What we not gonna do? I'm tripping, man. You're entitled to your opinion. So look, guys, different trim package for this vehicle. I am, like I say, proud to be a part of such a huge honor and award. There's nobody gonna ever top. Uh, it's just hard to say, man. But it's going away, guys. So if you're in the market to get one, it's weird. The fact that everybody know this year is the last year, sales may be even higher. Okay, yes, it may be even higher. Now we're talking about Challenger, right? Let's not forget where we came from. What's his name still in here? Hot Rod Rehab. These guys, I went over to a live Dr. Art. I went over to a live stream one time with Dr. Art, and all those guys are like older guys talking about the history of this freaking thing. Yes, guys, it's Challenger. Like I say, I'm not an old cat and I'm not a young cat, but some of the stuff I do not remember or recognize. This is a version of the Challenger. There's different versions. I think I remember shows like Starsky and Hutch. I think they drove a Challenger. Bo and Luke Duke, the Duke boys, was that a Challenger model that they had? So the word Challenger is not new at all. Sales don't mean crap. Where is the Caravan? Turbo Tom, chill out, man. Yes, different version, older model versions of the Challenger. Like I say, there was once an older model version of the Hemi. It just done going through so many freaking changes to where it's unrecognizable now. Look at this version of the Challenger. So the Challenger been around for years and is still topping the charts as far as sales and reliability. Yeah, I threw that word in there. But they all two doors, seems. Okay, two-door coupes, I guess. Yeah, we start getting into the newer stuff. So you older cats out there, y'all, Dr. Art, Hot Rod, Rehab, Turbo Tom, Uncle Mark, I'm sure you guys remember these older model Challengers. But once again, guys, I am proud to be affiliated with such, and congratulations to my yes, I'm affiliated with 2022 Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, Chargers, whatever you want to name it. All right, yes, I am proud. Now, we done with that. So y'all think I might get one, you might as well go ahead, man. This is the last freaking year, all right? Yeah, they will be no more, okay? Fix first visit in Detroit zone. Your dealership, that's what's up, Tom. What it takes to get that award, okay? Because I'm sure here in my area, we likely are in the run-ins, all right? You know what I heard? I'm not bragging on me or my facility, but I heard we was one of the top. Not to take shine from you, Tom. Congratulations to your spot, okay? OCD, Chris, hella guy, all you dealer guys out there. We see eye to eye, baby. So, from what I'm hearing, we one of the top. In other words, we employed the most master mechanic. Car makers give out awards to shops that employed the best. All right. Now, there was once a time, I'm an older cat. I'm not a younger cat. I'm not an older cat. I've been there a while. So there was once a time when there was only 2 hot shot mechanics in the shop, in the dealership. Me and this one other guy. He's not there no more. So it was me for a while. All right. When I say hot shot, I mean you just did everything in the freaking building, no matter what it is. They called on you, they counted on you, they did 100 hours every week. Oh my goodness, money everywhere. 604 overhauling. Oh my goodness, I was killing it. Okay, I'm older now. Wait a minute. All right, I can't be doing that much labor like that now. I'd much rather do like Scotty. Y'all notice what Scotty did as he aged? He got older. Now he just sat in front of the camera and make even more money. Okay, he make it. How did I get on Scotty? He making more money in front of his camera than he was working on cars. Okay, that's the plan. You can't. Times change, your body change, situations change, finances change. So you got to adapt with the current situation. But how the hell I get on that? Okay, yes, our shop. We employ a whole bunch of good dudes now. So yeah, they got problem childs. They send them to our shop to get corrected. We used to have a dealer rep come out to try to tackle all the problem child. We don't need them no more, dog. We got this, man. What JT at? Where my Russian buddy? Yeah, everybody, man. Everybody just good at our spot. So but congratulations to your spot, Tom. Why do the best guys have? Dude, you know that? Hey, OCD, you notice that? Mine's kind of low, dog. I ain't do nothing wrong, man. It could be from the craziest thing, like a part. I feel you on that, man. I feel you 100%. Yes. What's up, Dark Man? Pontiac, what's going on, man? Dr. Art, like I mentioned in the building. What's going on? Michael J, how are you, man? Yes, it's Sunday, almost over. New week, new beginning. Howdy, Andy. How are you, man? Mike Willingham, what's up, bro? How that drill treating you, man? Yes, I agree with you. Pontiac, you might want to change your name to Dajiak. Yeah, think about it. All right? Yeah, think about it. Give it some thought, man. No, I'm not bragging. Dark Hemi is just that, they king of the world, man. Wait a minute. The Challenger is a bad dude, man. Hey, Dark Hemi. These cars have Hemis in them. So in a way, you affiliated with them too. So you got some bragging rights you can be doing too, man. Jump on that, man. Hey, I'm tripping, man. Sales don't mean crap. Where's the caravan? Where did that comment come from? Tom, what you talking about, man? This is a muscle car title. We ain't talking about no damn soccer mom vehicles. That's next week. Yes, the Corvette. Now, you want to bring up Corvette, I can bring up the Viper, right? Ain't those two on the same playing field? The Viper, y'all remember the Dodge Viper? Who in here? I don't know who in here older and who in here younger. Okay. But the Viper in its heyday and the Corvette in its heyday, that could have been some stiff competition going on there. I don't know, man. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. Ford got a new 550 Mustang that's going to. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Ford heydays are over with that Mustang. That Mustang been out a while. The 5.0 liter engine. Then we got the 5.7. That's a bigger number than the 5.0, right? I'm just slinging out just maybe the super one. No, man, go on with that, man. Don't hit me always. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch on that, man. So the new twin turbo would be a world leader. Kelsey Cunningham, are you referring to the Hurricane? I finally got a chance to see one, guys. One showed up at the dealer in a Grand Wagoneer, Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Y'all know me. I was looking for my phone. My battery was dead. I ain't giving damn, no light, no nothing. I went over there and got me some footage. The guy still ain't PDI'd. I'm waiting till you bring it in. Ricky, if you're in here listening, bring that damn big Jeep in the shop so you can PDI it so I can look at it closer. And remember, I want to test drive it. Okay. Twin turbo, inline 6, 3 liter engine. We'll see. Kelsey seems to think it's going to be a world leader innovation engine. Yes, the Challenger. Say it. That's what's up, Michael J. That's what I'm talking about. All vehicles are crap nowadays. Hate them all, especially Euro trash. Slayer rules. You seem to have other issues going on with you, man. You might all engines. Slayer said all vehicles. Like, you telling me it ain't nothing out there you like, dog? I mean, I'm sure I might not have named something you like, but you said all vehicles? Wait a minute. Hold on there, player. I'm sure there's something out there that can interest you. Oh, sales-wise. Yep, Challenger. Hey, they selling, all right? They selling. We can't keep them on the lot. That is a good thing, all right? And all you out there, all you ticker haters out there keep throwing up tickets. This 2022 model I refer to, ain't no freaking ticking issue with that year model car. Everything on that Pentastar is upgraded, revised, and upgraded. Everything on that Hemi in that 2022 model, revised and upgraded. Guys, you don't know that you need to revise something until you finally find out you have problems with something. Okay. Now, I'm not taking up for them. There's really no excuse for some of the failures that happens or that have happened. And I can't defend that. I am a mechanic. I can't. There's a couple things I can't do. I can't hate that they're breaking. I work on cars for a living. So there's a conflict of interest within itself right there. So I can't defend it from a fact that it doesn't happen, because yes, it does happen. Now, can I defend it from an argument standpoint that it happens too soon? Okay. The soonest I've done a ticking job on a Hemi is 70,000 miles, maybe. There are some people out there, numbers are lower. I don't want to call out numbers because people go into panic mode when I do that. Guys, I need to remind you, these videos are not to encourage you not to buy the product. This is a DI. If I hear one more freaking comment telling me, oh, man, thanks to you, I am never buy another Chrysler. That's not what I want to hear, okay? I'm not trying to discourage you from buying the product. The videos are for DIY guys that's already own one, and they want to know if there's a way they can save some money by doing their own car. All right? Those days are numbered because everything is computer controlled and everything will require a major scan tool. So those DIY days are numbered. Your days are numbered. All right? Yeah, I damn near have to stay employed at a facility just to maintain control of my diagnostic capability. If I leave, I'm done. Okay, so I'm not going to just quit. They're going to have to fire me. They're going to have to pull me out of there. You fired. Go home, JT. Get out of here. No, can I take my Y-Tech with me? Wait a minute. Can I at least keep that? I'm sure you can. You just got to buy a subscription. But, yeah. Damn, I'm getting farther and farther behind fooling around with Dart Hemi. I'm sorry, y'all. Dart tricked me, man. Oh, I want a 4-cylinder. Who's this? Slayer Rule 70. Go for it, baby. Good people washing their cars, hosing, scrubbing. They drive a shiny Datsun and Buick. What up, folks? Eric, what's going on, man? I noticed you tripping. Okay. That was a sarcastic comment, I assume. It's cheaper car out there, the 3+ Dodge interest rate. Oh, you talking about from a sales standpoint. Mike, I never really gave sales numbers much thought. Okay, I'm on the service side of things. All right, my man, what's up, man? Fluffy Mexicanic. Motor Biscuit named the 2014 Nissan Maxima as the #1 used car sedan to buy. Really? I just pulled that website up before I got on. Guys, none of this stuff, I got to get more organized, and I said I would the first of the year, but none of this stuff is pre-planned. I figure out what the hell I'm going to talk about when I sit in here at 7:30. Now, notice I go online at 8, so there's a lot being processed in 30 minutes. Okay, let me make a what you call it, the picture. Let me make a picture to put up. Let me think of something to talk about. I go run over to Motor Biscuit, start strolling. Ooh, wow, I can talk about this. I ain't see that, Fluffy. I surely would have talked about it, especially if I know you was gonna be here. We need to do another one of those side-by-side comparison, Fluff. A live stream. You on one side, I'm on one side. You talk about your product, talk about my product, and we talk about the future. Okay, because Nissan is in the future. Now, Nissan ain't going nowhere. Dodge, Chrysler, FCA, I don't care how much, love them or hate them, they ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to tell you why. This keyword right here, it only has 4 letters in it, but it means the world. It's called sales. There's 5 letters in it because the S. S is plural. So that means more than one. Yes, sales dictate whether a car company remains relevant. Okay, Nissan ain't going no damn well. I see more Nissans on the road than I do Jeeps now. Okay, whatever product you see on the road the most is likely what's selling the most. That doesn't mean they're the best or they high quality. It just means the marketing company or the marketing side of the car maker was so good at convincing you to buy this product. Okay, you got to give marketing strategies some credit for that. Car makers just can't make a car and stick it out there and hope you buy it. Wait a minute, it don't work like that. There has to be some kind of marketing, strategic marketing strategies in place to convince you to buy this car. Some big, nice, flashy commercial. Put JT in the front of one of those commercials. Hey, look here, y'all. Y'all know I got to straighten up. I got to get unghetto. I can be ghetto sometimes, so I got to clean it up a little bit. Get this car right here, okay? Ain't no more ticket. Ain't no more hear me noise, none of that. Get you one. It's going to be all right. Take it from me. They should let me do one of them commercials. Man, how I get on this? Yes. Hey, that's what's up, Flo. We need to, like I say, we need to do that one Sunday. Mopar, Kathy Brady, I'm with you. I'm sorry, OCD, you drive a Mustang, less boat-like on track, and it is less boat-like on track. 2021 scat. I'm taking you on one, John. The Camaro never has been an attractive vehicle. Yeah, that's a taste thing right there, guys. As far as look, which one looked the best? All right, everybody got different tastes. Kelsey, thanks for jumping in. I like the Challenger's looks always have. Yeah, that 2-door slick back. They had to do something. They had to come out with a 4-door version. It's called a Charger, of course. But yeah, a lot of people didn't want the 2-door. Old school Mopar, yes, not the new Euro-Trans. Oh, yeah, you like that old school stuff? That Starsky and Hutch, Bo and Luke Duke type stuff? Yeah, okay. That's what's up, man. 2.7 was not. No, it wasn't. But in that earlier built 08 Challenger, if I had to guess, you had 3 different options that year. V6 and the V8. In the V6 version, you had an option of the 2.7 or the 3.5. All right. Transmission-wise, it was either the NAG 1 or the 42RE. All right. So, yeah, I was around in those days. Challenger and Mustang have much better looking bodies. You like that, Dark Man? That's a taste thing. Like I say, Slayer Rouge and Pentastar. Hey, stop it, man. That showed up in 2011. All right. Were there some bugs? Absolutely. Are the bugs? Now, I get in trouble for saying this. Yes, the bugs are. And it don't matter, guys. They're done trying to figure out why gasoline engines doing what they're doing. Okay, don't send me back to the school telling me to ask engineers about your damn Hemi no more. Y'all embarrass me. Y'all trick me. Okay, that won't happen again. The engineers nowadays don't give a damn about no Pentastar or no freaking Hemi. All right? They be like, man, look, don't ask me nothing about no Hemi. JT, what? No. Hemi, what? No, dog, we working on 2025 stuff, 2026. We're a whole 2 years ahead of, what's going on right now. So what's done is done. There's no more customer service. There's no more case studies. There's no more nothing. Whatever's out there, whatever information out there, that's all you get. I remember, who are here old enough to know, the 604. That transmission came out in 1989, right? To this day, it is still available on the 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan and the Journeys. That same little bitty 4-speed 604 41 TE transmission. But there's no reps hanging around on the phone waiting for you to call with problems. No, they just out there. There's nothing. You might well call a mechanic now. You can't call Starline. Hey man, I got a problem with a 41 TE transmission. Wait a minute. They be like, what? Man, I just started 2 weeks ago, man. I don't know nothing about it. I didn't even know that transmission. Y'all keep tricking me, man. Don't do that, man. Sometimes I feel like Dodge be doing a Scotty Kilmore with all these last time and buy. Buy. Don't. No. I feel a buy video coming on. My next school, I'm gonna make me a thumbnail. Just simply said bye. They gonna be, oh, where you going? Where you going? It's not that I'm going anywhere. Fluffy turned me on with that. When Fluffy did that video with the New Year, he's like, this is it, or this is the last time. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna do me one. Let me get caught up, man. Y'all leave me alone, man. In regards to never owning a Mopar, it is more about me losing lust for car looks. Mopar is my favorite muscle car lineup, but why pay when I drive every day? Interesting way to put it. How can I get an autograph? Hi, Albert. Stop it, man. I had a little scared the other day, man. And I see why Fluff do what he do. Okay. Some knucklehead clown just out of the blue pops up at the at the dealership. Where's JT? I don't know. I don't know nobody on the internet as far as comments. So if we going back and forth, like you're not gonna cut me, right? You have the right to say what you want to say in the comments. Talk smack. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah 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 blah. Call me a dumbass. Whatever the hell you want to, right? Like I said, I'm gonna comment back in a more sarcastic way. And see, I found out that hurts more than cussing you out. F you, blah blah. You sucker. You ain't. Commenting back in a more sophisticated way hurts. It just does something to people. So some clown tracked me down. The internet is something else, man. I gotta be more careful. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna just say I gotta be more careful or not as reckless as I used to be. So, okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah. Hey, sure, man. Yeah, sure, man. I got you, man. Starsky. Oh, I'm sorry. That car Starsky and Hutch drove, it was a Ford. Are you sure, OCD? I could have swore that thing looked at something like one of them funny looking cars. I didn't know that. Wait a minute. I don't know, OCD. This is this Starsky and Hutch looking car. Where it go? Right here. Ain't that the one Starsky them drove? Had the little long thing on the side. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But according to OCD, Starsky and Hutch them drove a freaking Ford. Interesting. The Camaro ZL1s are a bargain these days. 30K, 580 horsepower. See, y'all stay Camaro still in the fives. We closing in on 1,000 stock. The demons and all that stuff, they got 1,000 out the gate. You know what's funny? No matter how many horsepower you buy a car with, it never seems to be enough. My buddies at All Park Garage, they tell me all the time, people come in right after they leave the dealer. They done ordered them a Demon or, Hellcat model. The car shows up at the dealer. They go pick it up at the dealer and brings it straight to All Park Garage for even more horsepower. I'm like, why didn't you buy it maxed out with horsepower? Because it's so much fun adding. I don't know why people do what they do. The Duke says a Dodge Charger. The Dodge Charger I thought was 4-door. Are you sure? Who is this? Andy Harley? What was it called? A General Lee, right? Boy and Luke do General Lee. What they call it, General Lee? I thought that was a freaking a Challenger. That's a 2-door something. What kind of car is that, man? You messing with my head there, Andy. Generally, that was a 1969 Dodge Charger. You're right. But I thought maybe, okay, it was a 1969 Dodge Charger. I thought all the Charger was 4-doors. Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, Andy. That's interesting. I did not know that. Very interesting. Oh, Rox Rose, you remember that? Rox said she was around in them days. She know about them old Chargers and stuff. What was under the hood, Rox? Was it V8? I know they all had cam and blocks back then because I don't even think the dual overhead cam motors was even out back then, Rox. Starsky and Hutch drove a Grand Touring with a 460 in it and a super low gears so it could easily burn the tires. For some reason, I thought all these cars was two-door, what you call it, Starker. Yeah, that's what he just said. That is interesting. On an original Challenger was a sales flop. Darhemi, stop it, man. That's when it first came out. Give him a break. All right. Hey, my man, what's up, man? Motor Biscuits are no, they not. I tell you this, Fluff. I'll tell you a bias. Well, it has the right to be biased. It's called Mopar Insiders. That's why I go to get all my Chrysler stuff. But yeah, that one is definitely biased toward FCA. But Motor Biscuit is not. If you go to Motor Biscuit, as a matter of fact, they front of their page. Like I'm gonna start in the very front. The first thing that come up. No, not Mopar. See, I hit M-O-T-O-R. The first thing come up on their thing. It has nothing to do with FCA. Let me get me out of there. Look at that. Where you see FCA stuff at? They got Mazda right here. The most reliable full-size truck according to Repair Pal. I don't know what truck. Hey, that's a Ram. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? The most reliable. Damn, I didn't see that. I would have talked about that. We talked about that Thursday, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. That would not be old news by Thursday. But according to Motor Biscuit, the most reliable full-size truck according to Repair Pal is a Ram. Now, y'all know what the term most reliable means? That means it's reliable. As far as it's not going to break or anything like that. Now I don't know if this award anybody would want. The world's ugliest car. Now Nissan might win that award. I don't know, Fluff. What you think, man? That might be one award y'all can win. Y'all can have that one right there. We don't really. But my point is, Motor Biscuit is not biased. Hey, did y'all hear about this? The guy ran through the car wash, and the Toyota Camry flips in the car wash, and just flipped upside down. I don't know what happened now, but I'm trying to prove a point to one Mr. Fluffy Mexicanic who donated to the channel. $5 goes to the channel, guys, and help the channel grow any little bit. It don't even have to be $5. It can be anything. It helps the channel grow. Mechanic drives Toyota Supra into a train on a test drive. Wait a minute. Why was he driving? I don't want to speculate. So my point is, Mr. Mexicanic, is there was only one FCA article in the whole front page of Motor Biscuits. So no, they are not biased toward FCA. Here's the article we just touched on. It bears repeating again. The 2022 Dodge Challenger King of the Year outsells the Ford Mustang and the Chevy Camaro, as well as the Nissan, whatever they got over there. I don't even know what they sell over there. They ain't ready. And look at this. There go another. Okay, you might be on to something, but I only seen two articles pertaining to FCA. This is a new Ram vehicle, guys. It's coming out soon. It is beautiful, I might add. Okay. I have not seen that one single damn Nissan article nowhere on the front page. The front page is where it matters, Fluff. Y'all need to tighten up, man. Look at that. Even Ford on the front page. Y'all ain't ready. Okay. All right. I spoke too soon. Okay. Look at the Mirando. The Mirando touching in with some news. The 2023. Okay. One expert doesn't Oh, it's a bad article. Wait. One expert doesn't recommend the most popular 2023 Nissan Miranda. Find out why one expert doesn't think the most popular 2023 Miranda trim is the best version to buy. Okay, so that's his opinion on what to buy. It's not really a bad article, guys. All right, I take that back. But I have just proved Mr. Fluffy Mexicanic wrong. All right, Motor Biscuit is not biased towards FCA product. I only seen two articles. Guys, we slowly moving to this stage of our lives, guys. No longer will we be picking up a gas handle, right? No longer, long gone would be the days of you just steady clicking your handle, trying to put an extra gallon of gas in your car and ruining your purge valve and your charcoal canister. We won't have that problem much longer because we're going to be filling up with this handle. All right, you can't overfill with this handle. Once your battery see a certain charge, it's going to stop on its own. I'm thinking. All right. But yeah, we slowly, I know some of you hardcore guys out there, over my dead body. Well, it just might be that way because the gas going away, guys. Y'all like it or love it, love it or hate it, it's going away. All right, so I'm done with this. I just had to prove Fluff wrong. That's all. There goes some Nissan news right there. What does the Nissan name mean and where does it come from? All right, we'll discuss that on the next thingamajig. But yeah, I had to prove you wrong, my guy. I'm sorry, man. But like I say, appreciate the donation to the channel. One Mr. Fluffy Mexicanic. Oh my goodness. Oh, here go another one, guys. I gotta skip on down to these to these people here, guys. Oh, I see I get caught up like that. Checking brother dot now. I'm working on my 78 Cadillac. You checking what? Ira Jackson, what's going on, my friend? Appreciate the donation. Now I'm working on, okay, you working on your 78 Cadillac DeVille? My goodness, you guys that work on multiple cars, I have mad respect for you. Anybody work on an independent, work at an independent shop, mad respect for you, okay? Because I couldn't do it. My uncle got one of the first. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Rocks? Rocks know about them Vipers. The Viper was a V10. Okay. We had one in the shop not too long ago. My battery was dead. I did not get a picture of that. But Rocks, if I'm not mistaken, the Corvette and the Viper was on the same playing field, right? In its heyday. Like I say, that Viper, nowhere in the world that could handle the stringent emission standards of today. No freaking way. You can throw MDS solenoids, you can throw VVT, you can add all this stuff. That's what happened to the Hemi. They had to add too much stuff to it to get it right. You can throw all this stuff at that V10 Viper engine and probably still can get it to today's emission standards because it's too stringent. It's just simple as that. Guys, I apologize if I skip a bunch of folks. The Viper comes and goes, JT. The Viper comes and goes. Yeah, I don't see him anymore, man. What's the car from Vanishing Point? You can brag. Do it. Michael J., I feel you, man. The next guy. Stop it. No, man. That's my hero, though. Okay. Duke Boys drove a Charger, Starsky and Hutch, Ford. I got it all wrong then, didn't I? Ford Magnum PI Challenger. Okay. Yeah, I got it all wrong. Uncle Sanford is a senior master grifter. Who are you talking about, man? That's surprisingly, yeah. Darhemi always saying surprising things. Was a Ford Grand Touring. Okay, like I say, guys, I skipped folks. We at the 42-minute mark. They are saying that 5.7 Hemi is obsolete. Oral, what's going on? Obsolete? It will be obsolete. I don't know if it is now. Don't you hate it when a mofo who can't drive gets a high performance car? It's not that I hate it. I mean, it keeps the body shop busy. Did y'all see that video I posted with the damn what you call them? That was a scat pack, but I named it what I wanted to name it. Okay, I named it something else. No, I named it Hellcat. Yeah. So, but it was really a scat pack. That thing. Now, as long as those guys can't drive, body shops will stay in the business. The only problem with that is I hate is somebody's going to get seriously hurt. I mean, seriously hurt, guys. That's not. I don't have no audio on thing. Yeah. So I put this clip in here just to show the damage in which if you don't know how to drive, this could happen. So you folks out there, man, y'all, if y'all out there clowning around in these things, that's not good. We don't even know if this guy made it. I tried to jump off camera. I tried to jump up there and get a peek at the driver's seat. What am I looking for? Is there going to be a lot of blood? I mean, does that mean he, didn't make it? I don't know. I wanted to see. But we get these things towed to the shop all the time. The insurance company have major decisions to make whether they total it or not and things like that. But when a mofo who can't drive or do that gets a high performance car, yeah, what do they? What you saying? Rocks, they should get training before they own one because that is most definitely total. I know fixing that, but for the most part, guys, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, let me stop there. Does the Cadillac have cylinders deactivated? Interesting. I don't know. Now, none of that was in the OCD. I'm sure you a Chrysler guy. I'm sure you know this. None of that deactivation MDS stuff was in the manual transmission Challenger. Okay. Why would you want to deactivate? Guys, Anybody that's racing an automatic vehicle, something's not right about that and with them. Okay, racing is meant to be shifting gears when you want gears to shift. Automatic, you just barely punch it. Okay, now you still got to have some control, right? Okay, so I said that wrong. Let me pull that back. But none of this deactivation, MDS, VVT, none of that. VVT maybe, but none of that other crap was in the manual stick Challenger. Okay, so yeah, that's why there may be some relation between why we never do tickers on manual transmission. Is it because they wasn't equipped with MDS? It's hard to say. That's been a debate going on for the longest, man. I think the 468 Caddy was in 1981. Long time ago. Holy crap. Interesting, Orly. Yeah, that was a very long time ago. My stepdad worked at Dodge dealer and got to drive the Viper. Viper was cool, man. I was on the tail end coming out. In order to get training on that thing, you had to go to school for the whole car. Okay. I heard a lot of dealers deactivated the 468. Yeah. I don't know if they voided anything by doing it. Hopefully, I don't know if these cars was out of warranty when they did that. They should bring back an improved version of the Prowler. Andy, what you know about the Prowler? I went to school for the Prowler, guys. 5 days. That 3.5 liter engine teamed up with the 42R LE transmission, I think. Big tires in the rear, small. You can't rotate and balance the tires. No, none of that foolishness. Okay, you barely can get the damn thing in the air. All right. But they sent me to school for 5 days just to come back and never to touch one. Never got a chance to work on one. That was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. But Andy, yes, the few people that bought this vehicle, they still locked up in the garage, and some of them done moved on or passed on, and who knows, they might have left it to their kid. They should bring back an improved version of the Prowler. Oh, that wasn't Andy. That was Andy. Or commentators are saying the 5.7 Wagoneer. Who is these commentators you speak of? The Hurricane 3-liter Wagoneer is great. Okay. So one is leaving and one is coming. So that may be a good thing. Or interesting you bring that up. Okay. The Barracuda. The computer on the 468 was too slow to run the cylinders. Interesting. Back when things like primitive MDS for today's system could be disabled. That's still a tricky way to disable them, I guess. But I guess you're referring to there was a legal way to disable them. I program a wind module on a charger. Now I have key not program. Hey, James, okay, if you're using crappy programmers, you may get something like that. Okay. The only thing I recommend programming keys is Whitech. Everybody don't have Whitech. If you listen to me, you'll end up at the dealer. That's because, in my opinion, that is your best option as far as getting it done and getting it right. Because a newer model charger, there's no skim module per se. There is, however, a RFH module that that you need to get into, and it's a tricky way to do it. The key got to be off. Literally off, guys. You can't even, in other words, they factored in the fact that you might not have a key to turn the ignition on when you program the key. So why not make the programming be required that the key be off? That make damn good sense. Only OCD. That was the smartest thing I think they ever did. But yeah, you might be having a programming issue, man. Deactivate. I see another green. I see some more green down here by IRA. I got to get down to IRA. Every car company has common issue. Yes, MJ. If everybody only knew that, man. Yes, but some people seem to think their favorite brand don't have any problem. I tried everything I could, bro. Trust me, man. Well, everything you can is still using the same equipment. So yeah, you can't. I mean, you expect different results from using the same equipment. Like I say, in my opinion, you need a Whitech. Somebody with a Whitech, you might have to end up at a dealer. It might can open that RFH hub back up the way it's supposed to, and let you proceed with programming that key. All right. If we're on the same page, I'm hoping I'm talking about the same thing you're talking about. I think it was one wire you disconnected to disable. Damn. I never knew of what you guys talking about. Okay. Like I said, I've been in the bubble. checking in, bro. After my Cadillac, I'm working on my 68 Plymouth Sport Fury 3.383 bore 060. What are you doing to it, Ira? What is you doing? Ira always up to something. Now he's working on his 68 Plymouth Sport. Where are the freaking pictures? Where's the video footage? Ira, do this. Next, I come back on live Thursday. Send me some pictures. I want to see some pictures, some footage or whatever, or pictures. You can send them. You can't send them on YouTube. You got to send them to my Facebook, and I'm going to pull them off of there. And we want to see what you up to, man. We want to see how far you got. And it's called a project car, right? It's a project. So, yeah, we want to see some, how you coming along with it, my guy. Eden developed the 468 for Caddy. This girl here is off the chain. Oh, how you know more than me? Wait a minute. Okay. I'm tripping, man. That's Eaton, whoever Eaton is. I don't really know Eaton like that. But Aura says Eaton developed that 468 for the Caddy. Y'all heard what Aura had said. All right. One thing that trips me out about those big 70 Cadillac was they seem to all be what? A Cadillac that's front wheel drive? That long car don't have a drive shaft going to the rear to turn the rear wheels? Really? Why am I small? Interesting. OCD. OCD. My guy, I have a 2012 first gen PT. Pentastar runs great. Need another one. Get you one, man. They easy to work on, and they'll be around forever, man. We do buy, but you always running around. What? We do, but you always running around. Oh, you talking about, yeah. Oh, yeah. We can do it on your channel. I gotta rewatch some stuff in here. Remember the last time I tried to jump on your channel, my mic wasn't running through the proper channel on my mixer board. It's semi music studio / YouTube studio / it's all kinds of stuff. If I can turn the camera around, y'all don't. I got all kind of foolishness going on here, man. Music, rap, making beats, keyboards, beat machines. Yes. But yeah, Fluff, we gotta keep that in mind, man. So for $300, 20 years ago, I barely drove it home. It had a 440 in it. That's what's up, Dark Man. They look very difficult to do anything on the front suspension. Oh, you talking about the front wheel drive version? Slam rear wheel drive, supercharger, dog box, PT. I'm not even going to entertain that. Andy tripping. How many Leafs have you worked on? That recounts in letters and sales. I'm gonna crack me up on a facial reaction. That recount in letters and sales. People don't buy ugly cars. Oh, you talking about? Am I that far behind? Because I brought up the ugly cars about 20 minutes ago. Who that won that award for ugly cars? I don't remember who that was, but somebody got an award for ugly car. Every motives, I've only worked on a couple. Nothing major. Oh, you talking about that? Yes. Oh, y'all, hit the like button. It's like 40 people in here. Hit the like button because I have basically 7 minutes to go. How about an airbag recall? Waiter, James, knock yourself out, buddy. I used to love those. I don't anymore. Change the oil, cooler, air filter, and plugs. Clean the throttle body. New issue now. When coming to a stop, the RPM drops low and the Jeep vibrates. Any tip? Thinking to pull IAC next. Ain't no freaking IAC on this car, man. Pentastar ain't got no IAC. The Pentastar is equipped with what we call an ETC, electronic throttle control. In other words, it's an electronic throttle body, okay? It's electronically controlled. There's no cables. There's no AIS motor. There's no TPS. It's all built on the throttle body, and it's electronically controlled. So you can't pull an IXC on a 3.6. You can, however, and you can't do this depending on your scan tool capabilities. All right, I didn't say code reader. I said scan tool. There are some things. See, that's the thing, man. There's some things I look at when I have problems like this. Just say this car came to the shop. JT come to the front. They hand it to me. There's some things I'm gonna do with my white tech that will let me know my next step. Number one is checking for codes. I'm sure you've done that, right? So from there, I want to look at some data, this, that, and the other. I want to see How the map vacuum looking? Yeah, this we can go on and on about this, man. That's yeah. I'm running low on time, so we can't dig in deep off into it. But it drops low and the Jeep vibrates when you come into a stop. There's things, even the transmission can cause that. Remember, when you come to a stop, your transmission obviously going from whatever gear it was in to low, first gear. If there's a problem with first gear, it can cause that. You have to determine where your problem lies, with the engine or the transmission. You need a damn good scan tool to do that. All right. Yeah, so I can go on and on about that, but I don't have time. Cam lifters, 3.6 yucks. What that mean, James? What you talking about, man? Waiters gonna wait. Starsky drove a Ford Torino. Starsky and Hutch. I love that show. Worked at Chrysler for 3 years. I'm level 2. James, that's what's up, my friend. Another Chrysler guy in the building. What did Jim Rockford drive? Who can answer that? That damn sure can't. I barely knew what Dale Earnhardt drive. Okay. Guys, I'm not a racing fanatic. Like I say, I don't know, a couple of years ago, decades ago, more than 10 years ago, I was Tech of the Year here in Georgia. They sent the winners, 2 from each state. So it was 50 of us. It was 100 of us, 2 from each state. 2 out of Georgia. It was me and another guy, us and our spouse. They sent us all to Key Largo, Florida. It's a big racing event out there on sightseeing. I'm not a racing guy, but I had to, they treated us like kings and queens. Anyway, I got a chance to meet some racing guys. If y'all didn't notice, I'm black, right? I'm black. So I'm out there, right, with all the cats racing, a bunch of noise, right? I'm like, I'm just a regular old. So look. One guy's like, hey, there go Dale Earnhardt. Now, I spoke to him. I talked to him or something. I didn't know who he was. He was that big. But then when I went back to the back, they're like, man, you was talking to Dale Earnhardt. What'd he say? I like, who? I didn't know that was Dale Earnhardt. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know, but it was funny as hell because they were dogging me out. Like, JT don't know nothing, man. JT need to get out more. Every mechanic, the perception goes, if you're a mechanic, you into racing. It just ain't nowhere. You better be into racing. That better be your top thing. All right. But it wasn't then, and it's not now. I put up with it and I deal with it because it's part of my industry and part of my field. So I make it a habit to discuss it and learn as much as possible, because every now and then I got to jump in a conversation with these guys talking about 4-barrel carburetor, 360, 4-barrel and all that stuff. I need to know some of this slang language too. I need to jump in there too. Yeah, I got a 57 dually carburetor, 2-barrel with a transmission, 4x4. I need to be ready, but I'm not. So I got to work on and I just ruined all y'all time, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm done. I gotta go. I'm at the 1 hour mark. Oh, I got wait a minute. I see some yellow and I see some blue. Ira, what's going on, Ira? I'm working on my own cars in my 3-bay shop in my backyard. Let's work on something together. No charge. All right. Ira want to work on something together. Take your pick, Ira. Remember, I've been in a bubble, Ira. So if it's something other than an FCA product, you're going to have to help me. You might have to help me, dog. I don't know, dog. I'm just saying. So, but I'm down. What part of the country you at? Well, Mr. Ira Jackson. Ira working in a 3-bay shop. Together, no charge. 3-bay shop in the backyard. Okay, in his backyard. Yes, sir. Facebooking is where I'm posting. All right, yeah. Let's see your progress on your, what was it, a 69 Chevrolet or something you say you're working on? Whatever it is, we want to see your progress, okay? Chat is blurry. What you talking about, Parsley? There's no reason to fix anything now because I'm about to get out of here. Prowler was a trip. Prowler was definitely a freaking trip. He worked on one once. We couldn't even get him up in the air to change the oil. Friday had a beefed up 3.5 and the transmission was beefed up with factory ship kit. Too bad they never put it was just that stupid 3.5, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was that 3.5. I don't think the new MDS system use 6-cylinder mode, do they? You got me? Aura is very technical, y'all. I did not know this about my friend, Miss Aura. But Ira, back to you. Yeah, send us that stuff, man. We want to pull some of that stuff up Saturday or Thursday. Okay, if I'm online, I might have. We'll see. Burma Shea. So, guys, I'm at the 1 hour mark. Cranky V, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well tonight. Sunday, man. This is what we do on Sunday. We jump on for an hour, have a little fun, and then we get out of here. Cranky, man, I know you could have touched on some of these topics. Earlier, we was talking about the car of the year, muscle car of the year, who won. Let me brief, frankly, real freaking quick. All right. We was talking about who won the muscle car of the year. Never mind that Nissan article right there. They're not really worries. Frankie, I'm sure this car right here, one Mr. Dodge Challenger won 22. The year 22 Dodge Challenger is the king of the year. It outsells and outperforms the Mustang and the Camaro. So that's a good quick briefing, Cranky V. That's what we was talking about just for the most part. So I'm winding down now, guys. Drive and a 500C engine in the late 60s and up. Damn. 8.2 liter. What was 8.2? Put in the Cadillac in 76? Okay, Aura. Okay, you is going way back. Okay. This is what Aura working on, guys. And I'm gonna end it here. Good night, JT. Good night, Aura. Thanks for your input. Okay, I learned so much from Aura tonight. Dodge has had a lot of nice high performance stuff lately. Good night. Yeah, that's what's up, Crank. Listen, guys, Thursday we're gonna touch on what Aura got going on. Okay. He's doing he got some projects he fooling with, and we're gonna touch on them. All right. On that note, Ira, appreciate it. Fluffy, appreciate it. Who's the other one? Whoever donated to the channel, appreciate it. Okay. It helps the channel grow. Guys, that's all I have, man. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe if you're not. I'll see y'all